Like, I never thought that I would spend over $500 on a desk, and this one actually cost me $737.25 to be exact. This is the Uplift Standing Desk version 2 in the smallest size of 42 by 30 inches. It has a C frame, one power grommet and one regular grommet, as well as the advanced comfort angled keypad. By the way, this video is not sponsored by Uplift. I just wanted to make a video about my desk since it has really changed my work from home life since I got it about 8 months ago. Shout out to my friend Manasa who recommended it to me. Before we get into it, if you're new here, I'm Steph and I make lifestyle and career related videos, so please consider subscribing to my channel for more videos just like this. You're here for my review of the Uplift desk. And let me tell you, I've got a lot to say about it, so please stick around till the end of the video. I'm going to go over the pros and cons and give you my honest opinion on if it's worth the high price point. So what do you want to hear first, the good or the bad? Okay, let's start with the good. Here are the pros. This desk is really good quality. It's a very sturdy desk. I could tell when I was putting it together, it's not no cheapo IKEA materials. It's not going to break easily. I haven't had any issues with the motor or anything like that, and I move it up and down at least once a day, in addition to making minor adjustments. When I'm typing on it or bump into it, it doesn't really shake. It's got pretty good stability. Compared to the IKEA Lindemann Adels setup I used throughout grad school when I was a poor grad student, and poor grad students, you probably know what desk I'm talking about. Compared to that desk, this desk is a beast. In addition to the sturdiness of the desk, I was pleasantly surprised that the motor is both fast and quiet. It doesn't take long at all to get to the standing position, and it doesn't wake up my sleeping doggies to do so. When I was reading online reviews of other desks, some of them said that it was really slow to get to the standing position, or it was really loud, so that was one of the things that I was looking out for when I was deciding to get this desk. I was happy to find out that after 8 months of using this desk, the motor is still working great with no issues whatsoever, and it hasn't really slowed down. Another pro is that this desk is very customizable, unlike other brands out there. It comes in so many different sizes and colors, and you can even select what type of keypad you prefer. I highly recommend the one where you can save your settings, because you can imagine how annoying it would be to have to manually reset every time to the exact place where you had it before. There's an option to have regular grommets, power grommets, or storage grommets, and these are also pretty easy to install. Uplift also sends you some freebies like a standing mat, which I use literally every single time I stand at the desk. I also got an organizer set and a motion board, but I really don't use those all too much, to be honest. The delivery was pretty quick. I got all of my materials within a week of placing my order, I believe, and they all came in smaller boxes, which was nice because then it was easier to move all of the stuff, all of the boxes to the room where I was going to set up the desk. Okay, now for the cons. And I'm going to preface this by saying that none of these are really true cons, and I really had to think hard about what I didn't like about this desk because it's honestly like nearly perfect. Number one is the size. They say size doesn't matter, but it actually kind of does when it comes to a desk. This is actually not so much a con of the Uplift desk per se, and more of a personal preference. So I got this desk because I live in a small apartment and I needed a small desk to fit within my space. But obviously 42 by 30 inches is pretty small, especially if you're gonna have 2 laptop stands and a monitor on it. I will definitely be saving up to buy a larger size as soon as I move into a bigger space. Okay, now for a more real con. This desk is really heavy, and it's actually like really hard to put together by yourself. I couldn't put this desk together by myself because I was having a hard time lifting the legs, which are just super heavy. The instructions were clear and everything, so that wasn't the problem, but it was just really cumbersome. I highly recommend setting it up near the space where you're going to put it, because moving it might be awkward since it is pretty heavy. So this is kind of a negative, but at the same time, you could also think of this as a positive, because it being really heavy is also what I think makes it really sturdy and a really good quality desk. Now for my last and final con, the price. I personally think that this is expensive, but at the same time, you get what you pay for. In this case, you're paying a lot of money, but you're getting an awesome, super sturdy and high quality desk. So take that into consideration because this is definitely an investment. In the end, I definitely think that this desk is worth the price. I think it's worth it to spend a little bit of extra money to get a good quality desk, especially one that is going to save your back. I used to have so much more back pain when I was sitting at my desk all day long until I got this standing desk, because just breaking it up and standing for an hour, I noticed less back pain after doing so. With that alone, I think it's worth it to invest in this desk. Alright everyone, that's all I got. I hope that this video was helpful in helping you decide if you're going to get the Uplift desk. I highly recommend it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel for more content like this. Thanks so much for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!